Welcome back, everybody. Officer Paul Tapao is here from GPD, and we are talking about the quick-wittedness of a elderly gentleman that his actions, like while he was getting robbed, essentially, tons of people watch this video online, tens of thousands of views, but his thinking and his ingenuity actually saved his business and possibly saved himself from receiving bodily harm.
Yeah, absolutely. His wit and his situation awareness really played a fine part in this scenario. I mean, here you have, he's outnumbered. He's probably outmuscled and everything, but he still had his wit to understand what was going on, what needed to be done, and how to execute it. So, we want to stress that in the event that you're caught off guard, you should always be, have that situational awareness, always have that second plan interface and how to execute it. So, I mean, like I said, his wit is still strong.
Now, to contextualize this for maybe some people that are kind of gray on what we're talking about, there was an elderly gentleman who was essentially the shop's owner. Strangers walked inside and they appeared to be, robbing. And so he immediately started screaming, "I'm having a heart attack, I'm having a heart attack." And that, that caused them to like freak out, which was proved to be like a very, very smart thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. These criminals have a one-track mind. Let's secure him and let's just go rummage into the area. But when you add a variable into that, such as a scream, such as resistance, such as the phone ringing or anything, you're adding that variable of time now. And he created that. He created that time where now it's like, you guys have to think of what your next move is. Either you're going to continue or you're going to flee, and you're going to provide me the time for my safety, either to flee or to call the police. So he was really on point when he did that.
So what would you recommend for the rest of the people out there? You're like, maybe this gentleman, had the plan in the back of his mind for one day, for if I ever have to use this is what I'll do. But some people just make it up on the fly, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How can we prepare?
I like to use this like in the game of soccer. You always look for your opportunities. Take your opportunities when it comes, whether it's that space, that one moment where you can push and flee, do that. Is that one moment where you can distract by throwing something at them, blocking their view, do that. Or is that one moment where you have that opening to scream and draw attention to you? That's your window of opportunity. Take advantage of that. And he saw that. He took he took a shot at goal and he actually scored on the goal.
The easiest thing to do would probably be just scream as loud as you can, call for help, and
absolutely, because you're putting that verbal in now to the perpetrators into thinking, oh, what am I going to do to quiet them down, or what I'm going to do next. So it really played a valuable role in what he did.
And the way we Guamanians are, if we hear someone calling for help and everything, we're always going to go over and see if anybody is in distress, and we're going to help out.
Yeah, absolutely. You're bringing the attention to you now. You're not, you're bringing that good attention to you to find out what's going on, and you're letting everybody know that you need help.
All right. Well, let's find out the 411 on this latest crime.
On Friday, April 29, our officers from the Tumon Precinct Command responded to the new box seats located in Route 16 Lower Barrigad Heights in reference to a robbery. Now, according to the police report, at around 3:30 p.m., the store owner was alone in his store when three male individuals entered the store. The individuals then shoved the store owner into the restroom, causing the owner to fall. The male individuals then began rummaging through the store, and the owner called out, informing the individuals that he was experiencing a heart attack. The individuals immediately left the store, allowing the owner to call the police. The Guam Crime Stoppers is asking the help from the island relative to this robbery. Should anyone have any information, please call 477-HELP. If you have any information about this crime or any other crime, please call Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357. You can also send a text to 486-HELP. That's 486-4357. You can also submit information of a crime through our webpage at guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615 6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
All right, so once again, probably the easiest thing to do is just scream as loud as you can for as long as you can, and hopefully that scares off, would-be crime doers.
Yeah, create your opportunity, whether it's to, I like to say, strike and distract and flee. It's the basic form of self-defense. Strike, distract, and flee. You want to provide space. You want to provide time for safety and time to get help.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me again.
All right. Please stay tuned. We are back after this.